Most people think buying the cheapest option is the best way to save money. But did you know that cheap products can cost you 20% more over time due to repairs and replacements? According to a study by Consumer Reports, cheaper household items often need to be replaced much sooner than their pricier, high-quality counterparts. That great deal might not be so great after all. Here's a surprising stat: 88% of shoppers admit to buying things they don't need just because they're on sale. That's not saving money, that's wasting it. We've all fallen into that trap, but today, you're going to learn how to avoid it. In this guide, we'll explore why buying cheap can backfire and give you smart strategies to save without sacrificing quality. From the hidden costs of cheap products to mastering patience and finding true value, we'll break down exactly how to live frugally, without getting fooled by low prices. Let's jump in and uncover how to really save money. Chapter 1. The hidden cost of cheap. Uncovering long-term expenses. It's tempting to grab that low-priced item off the shelf, but sometimes cheap comes with a hidden price tag. A study by Consumer Reports found that cheaper household appliances are more likely to break within 3 years, leading to unexpected repair or replacement costs. Imagine having to buy the same $50 toaster every year for 3 years. That's $150 down the drain when you could have bought a $100 one that lasts 5 years. Another overlooked factor is time. When something cheap breaks, you lose time hunting for a replacement or arranging a repair. Time is money, right? The bitterness of poor quality remains long after the sweetness of low price is forgotten. A quote often attributed to Benjamin Franklin still rings true today. Instead of focusing on price, focus on total cost of ownership. That includes upfront price, maintenance, repairs, and replacement costs over the life of the product. Start by researching products before you buy. Websites like Wirecutter or Consumer Reports offer detailed reviews on quality versus price. Sometimes spending a bit more on the front end saves you tons later. Chapter 2. The quality equation. Why durability outweighs discounts. Ever heard of the saying, buy once, cry once? It's all about investing in durable, high-quality items that stand the test of time, rather than constantly replacing cheap ones. Research shows that higher quality goods, while more expensive upfront, often have a longer lifespan. For example, a study by the Environmental Protection Agency showed that cheap clothing items tend to last only 25% as long as their more expensive, well-made counterparts. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that you're saving money with every discount purchase, but over time, those small costs add up. Buying a $30 shirt 3 times a year totals $90, while one $60 shirt could last multiple seasons. A great frugal living tip is to shop for second-hand quality items. Platforms like eBay or Poshmark offer high-quality, used items at a fraction of their original price. Quality leather boots, for example, can last for years and often look even better with age, unlike cheap, synthetic materials that wear out quickly. The key is to evaluate durability over discounts. Ask yourself, will this last for years? If not, you're likely throwing your money away in the long run. Chapter 3. The false economy of sales. Are discounts trickier than you think? Who doesn't love a good sale? But here's the thing, sales often encourage us to buy things we don't actually need. A survey by Slick Deals found that 88% of people admit to impulse buying items just because they're on sale. That's hardly frugal living, even if you're paying less than full price. Retailers know how to lure us in with flashy discounts. They use a tactic called anchoring, where they display a higher original price to make the sale price seem like a huge bargain. But is it really a deal if you didn't need the item in the first place? Another common trap is buying in bulk. Sure, the per unit cost is lower, but if you buy more than you can use, it's not saving you anything. Think about it. How many times have you bought extra groceries or toiletries because they were on sale, only to throw half of it away? The smarter approach is to practice mindful shopping. Always ask yourself, would I buy this at full price? If the answer is no, you're probably falling into the sale trap. Creating a shopping list and sticking to it helps avoid unnecessary purchases, even during big sales like Black Friday or Prime Day. Before we continue, subscribe for more awesome content and let's get back to it. Chapter 4. Value over price. How to spot truly worthwhile deals. When it comes to saving money, it's important to shift your mindset from focusing on price to focusing on value. Price is just the number on the tag, but value is what you get out of the product over time. According to a study by the Harvard Business Review, value comes down to both the utility of the product and the emotional satisfaction it provides. Let's say you're buying a new laptop. A $300 laptop might seem like a steal compared to a $1,000 model. But if the cheaper option constantly needs repairs or can't handle your daily tasks, that initial saving won't feel so great. On the other hand, investing in a high-quality laptop that lasts for years could actually save you money in the long run. A useful strategy is to look at the cost per use. If a $100 pair of shoes lasts you 5 years and you wear them twice a week, your cost per use is less than 20 cents. Compare that to a $20 pair of shoes that fall apart after 6 months, the cost per use skyrockets. You can also consider versatility. If an item has multiple uses, it delivers more value. A high-quality cast iron skillet, for example, can be used for frying, baking, and even grilling, making it worth more than several specialized, cheaper kitchen tools. Chapter 5. DIY disasters. When doing it yourself ends up costing more, doing it yourself can be a great way to save money, until it isn't. There's a reason professionals charge what they do for certain tasks. A 2019 survey by Porch found that 37% of homeowners who attempted DIY home improvements ended up hiring a professional to fix their mistakes. While it may seem frugal to tackle projects on your own, it's important to know your limits. Repainting a room might be within reach, but electrical work or plumbing can quickly become expensive and dangerous if done wrong. A burst pipe caused by a faulty DIY repair could set you back thousands in water damage. The key is to know when to DIY and when to hire help. For smaller projects, DIY can be a fun and cost-effective option, especially with the help of YouTube tutorials. But for more complex tasks, it's often worth paying a professional upfront to avoid costly mistakes. Also, factor in the cost of tools. You might spend more on buying the necessary equipment for a one-off project than you would hiring someone who already has the tools. Renting tools from stores like Home Depot is an option if you're set on DIY, but be realistic about your skills and time commitment. Chapter 6. The power of patience. How waiting can save you big in a world of instant gratification. Patience is a seriously underrated money-saving strategy. Waiting before making a purchase can lead to better financial decisions and often better deals. According to a 2020 report by CNBC, 52% of shoppers admitted to regretting impulse purchases, especially those made online. A simple but effective technique is the 30-day rule. If you see something you want to buy, wait 30 days before making the purchase. More often than not, you'll realize you don't actually need the item, or find it at a better price later. Additionally, timing your purchases can save you a significant amount of money. Consumer Reports reveals that certain items have best times to buy them, like electronics in November and furniture in January. This strategy takes patience but can lead to huge savings on big-ticket items. Setting up price alerts on websites like Camel for Amazon or Honey for online shopping can help you track items you want and buy them when prices drop. Plus, retailers often have seasonal sales and clearance events where high-quality products are sold at a fraction of their original price. Finally, learning to wait and save for larger purchases builds financial discipline. Instead of using credit or financing, which can lead to paying interest, saving up and paying in full keeps more money in your pocket. Patience isn't just a virtue, it's a money-saving superpower. Help us reach our goals by subscribing and staying updated with all our new content.